Hello, this is the Jurassic expert here, back with another Jurassic news video. Um, Fair warning, there's going to be a lot of upsetting news and kind of depressing news in this video, because a lot of this has to relate to the coronavirus. So, if you're just absolutely tired about hearing about the coronavirus, click off. Because that's going to be kind of what makes up the majority of this video, because a lot of this news has resulted from the coronavirus. So, let's talk about the big one first. Jurassic World Dominion has halted production. Completely understandable. I know there are a lot of people upset. Some people think that it's been canceled altogether. No, it's just the production has been stopped. Hopefully, at the moment, hopefully we won't have to wait for another year for them to start production. I don't think it will come down to that, just from what I've seen with schools being closed and all that, and a lot of stores and stuff when they say that they'll be closed. It's usually going to be around mid-April-ish. But yeah, so Jurassic World Dominion's production has halted, which is a shame, but again, completely understandable. There was a lot of listings for the locations that it would be filming at, and a lot of them involved international filming locations. One was in Canada, another was in like the UK, or somewhere in Europe, I forget. And yeah, I forget what else. I think safety of everybody for the crew, the cast and crew and all that, I think it's better for them to just kind of wait for this whole coronavirus to die out. So next thing is that Universal Studios Orlando and Hollywood both closed due to the coronavirus. Again, completely understandable. We don't want more people coming over here that are sick and then getting other people sick and then not just spreading, which is, I guess you could argue, well, that's already happening, Jurassic expert. Well, we don't want more of that happening is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, kind of completely understandable. Jurassic World Live Tour has stopped right now to wait for the coronavirus to die down a little bit. They've stopped at 2 locations. I forget what they were, but yeah, that kind of sucks for anybody that was looking forward to going to Jurassic World Live Tour then. Hopefully they'll refund the tickets. That's what I'm hoping for. So that way you didn't like pay in advance, and then they just you don't get to watch the show and they take your money. So that's kind of what I'm hoping doesn't happen. So yeah, Jurassic World Live Tour has halted its tour because of the coronavirus. They're wanting to not get the audience members sick or the cast members sick. Completely understandable as well. Also, kind of tying in with the coronavirus stuff is how this is going to actually affect my channel. So, I have decided, for my own safety and for the safety of others, I am probably going to just stay at my home. The unfortunate thing about that, though, is, but it will take me a lot longer to make and upload videos, because, I mean, I do have stuff going on. I still have an outside life from YouTube. I try to keep up with all the news and all that, but I try to not let it interfere with like my work or anything like that. So I decided I'm just going to work from home until this whole coronavirus dies down. Again, so the fact that I don't get it, or if I do get it, I don't pass it on to people that are more vulnerable. Like, my Wi-Fi here is very, very slow when it comes to me uploading videos, so it'll probably take me a lot longer than where it has been taking me for the past couple of weeks. It'll probably take me like a whole day later to get a video up, versus where normally I'd make the video and it would take me maybe like a couple of minutes to get it up, maybe a total of a half hour to export it and get it uploaded to YouTube. But yeah, so that's how this is going to affect my channel. Okay, so on a lighter note, we are getting a live action Jurassic World TV show, so that is pretty interesting. You know, I am actually quite surprised, but at the same time not surprised. I'm surprised really that it took them this long to do it. I didn't think it was going to happen. Especially after Jurassic World and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom came out, there was no live action TV show. I was just like, it's not gonna happen. It's probably not going to happen, at least for the trilogy, or the sequel trilogy of films. But I was proven wrong. We are getting a live action TV show. I've heard rumors that it's probably going to start around the events between Fallen Kingdom and Jurassic World Dominion. So, I don't know. I always kind of like the idea of them having a show about the ACU troopers. I always thought that would be a cool idea, but apparently that's not the direction that they're going. So, I am curious to see what this show turns out to be like. It will probably come out after Dominion has come out, just because, I mean, if it's taking place between those events, they can't make this, I mean, it'll be very difficult at least to make that show without spoiling anything related to the big plot points in Jurassic World Dominion. Then again, they did that pretty much the same time period was the same for Jurassic World Battle at Big Rock. So, I mean, I guess it can be done, but yeah. So, another exciting bit of news is that the Camp Cretaceous box, so it was first revealed through the Parasaurolophus, but no other different packages were shown with the Toro and I think the Primal Powell Indominus Rex and the Roaring T-Rex. But I gotta say, I like the packaging. I really like the packaging. It's going with more of this, just a normal summer camp. Like, you're going out into the woods and the wildlife and all that. And kind of that woodland wildlife and stuff like that. I mean, I like it. I like it. They got, like, redwood trees in the background. They got, like, a visitor center looking thing. And in the corner it says, like, it says Netflix. I can't see what it says. A Netflix original series. There we go. And we get Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous on the side. I like this aesthetic. I really like this aesthetic. I know not everybody agrees with me, but I don't know. I think 2020 aesthetic with the packaging wise, I'm liking it. I know a lot of people like Dino Rivals packaging. I was kind of meh with it. I know, so, like, Q pull up a video of me just bashing it. But, I mean, now thinking back to it, I was just like, I mean, part of me liked it, part of me didn't like it. But I think the fact that they're kind of bringing in that original, like, really thorough artwork in the back, I think that's what I like about the new packagings more, instead of it just kind of being a blending of colors and all that. Instead, there's kind of like a scenery in the background, and I kind of like that. But yeah, and also it seems like there is kind of a shaded out version of the main characters along with Toro on the front of the package. So yeah. So what does this say? So yeah, this is definitely going to be a sound strike. So yeah, I cannot wait for the Camp Cretaceous figures to start coming out. And that's another thing. I have a feeling that some of the things that we were expecting to come out are probably going to be halted, at least here in the US, due to the coronavirus. Because I'm pretty sure the Jurassic World toys are made in China. Either that or they're made in... I forget where they're made. They're made somewhere in Asia. So, yeah. So I wouldn't be surprised if Mattel were to come out and say, like, due to the coronavirus and health concerns, yada, 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 we're not putting out any more until probably this date, or till notified. Something like that. I wouldn't be surprised if Mattel were to come out and say that. I mean, again, I think it's completely reasonable because the fewer people get sick, the better it is. So, yeah. And next, a little bit of a random story before we get on to this next topic. So, because I procrastinated, I didn't really think about the stock of toilet paper. So, it turned out I spent my entire weekend going from store to store looking for toilet paper. I had no luck. I even looked in, like, really obscure stores as well that you wouldn't think would have toilet paper. And even they ran out of toilet paper. But luckily I was able to find some decent substitutes. So, but while I was doing that, it gave me a chance to go to a couple of Targets. And I was actually able to find the new mystery packs. And I was able to find the metallic Spinosaurus. And yeah, so that was exciting. But what I didn't realize was, as I was when I got home and I opened it, I looked at the checklist, and what all the people that were finding these packs forgot to mention was that they include the new blue Postosuchus. So that was a little bit frustrating because I had no idea, or maybe they did say something and I just forgot. But I was like, well, shoot. And the problem is that Target that I went to wasn't in the best area. So I'm not exactly eager to go back. So if I find it in one of my normal Targets that I would go to, I will definitely try finding that Postosuchus. But the really exciting news was, while I was also looking for the new attack packs at Target, I think I'm actually the first to find this out about this in the U.S. As of recording this. I'm probably going to record this probably is going to come up late, and like 200 other people have probably found this out already. But I found out that at Target, they are putting out the new Savage Strike figures. Was really shocked. I just went to my normal Target. I'm not going to say which state it was in. The Savage Strikes. Here's the part where it was a big middle finger to me that these Savage Strikes gave me. I'm now looking for the sauropelta. So there were 200 Charlies, 200 Blues. This is an exaggeration, by the way. You've seen the picture. There was like one Tapijara. I want you guys to go down to the comments and guess how many sauropelta there were. Yeah, there were none. There were no sauropeltas left. And I was just standing there like, this is at least like 2 cases worth. So this guy, and I was just astonished by, like, and I gave them a UPC and everything. They didn't have any in the back. And in my head, I was just thinking, what kind of bullshit is this? And this is something that's always annoyed me so much with Mattel. They'll release a bunch of repacks and repaints. The repaints, I'm not as mad about as a lot of other people are. I'll buy the repaints. I'll be happy with a repaint. What really gets me are repacks. Repacks are when you start hearing me rant. It seemed like there was only one sauropelta per case. That's what I'm noticing. There was somebody that found them in Kohl's. All of them were there except for sauropelta. And I can only assume the same thing that happened to them probably happened to me, where almost all of them were there, but sauropelta's only one per case. Which really pees me off. I mean, I get it, Blue's Jurassic World's mascot at the moment, but why make like 10 Blues and 10 Charlies per case, but only put one freaking sauropelta, the new species that everybody is after? Like, I don't get the logic. But yeah, that little rant over. It was still exciting to see them popping up at Target, because I go to Target a lot more frequently than I do Kohl's. So if you somewhat enjoyed this video at all, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get notified for new Jurassic news videos like this one. Well, not quite like this one. And as always, dinosaurs might be older than you, but you are never too old for dinosaurs. Bye-bye.